My name is Almicheal Fraay. I'm director and a cinematographer of Tribe of Ghosts. So I brought with me Tribe of Ghosts. It's a short documentary about children with albinism. It takes place in Tanzania in a government-run shelter. And here we follow these children on their daily lives, and we actually see what's happening inside this shelter and how they live. I filmed this film secretly because I knew that the whole issue, what's happening inside these shelters, the government doesn't really want people to know or find out what's going on inside there. And if I was going to tell them that I was going to do this, they're probably going to be like watching me just to make sure that I'm not filming something that they don't want other people to see. Being with the kids, it wasn't even about the film. It was just being in the presence of these wonderful kids, and I think it was important for them too that somebody was there, looking at them, asking them things, doing something with them, feeling loved. I went there 3 times, and I remember the second time I came back, they remembered me. They calling my name. I was like really surprised. I'm like, oh, and that was like 4 months apart. I was like, oh, you guys still remember me, you know? And they're really happy to see me. And then third time I came back again, they were sitting in the classroom, and one of them saw me, and I wanted to surprise them, but they saw me already. They came outside, hugging me and everything, really happy to see me again. And eventually I knew I was gonna have to leave them and not come back. So that was really hard for me. It didn't always start with film. It started with art just in general. And then somewhere along, I think it was like after high school, I made a weird transition into film. I thought maybe this is the thing for me. I always liked taking pictures. And then I felt like I don't really think I need to go to school for photography. But I think I can learn much more for like when I'm doing film instead. So, and then it just happened. I just fell into it very naturally. It was never like, no, it was something I just felt, yeah, it was just me. And yeah, that's my place. I just look more at people's actions. So there could be filmmakers that I've never heard before, and I see a film of them and I'm like crying. I'm like, wow, this is what I really want to do too. Like, these emotions, I can translate these emotions to these other people. Like, this is film for me, you know? I have so many projects. I'm working on a project right now which is going to be very difficult for me. But it's in Egypt. It also has to do, again, with something that I'm not supposed to do. The main problem that I have with this film right now, for me, it was too short. But the problem was that I was filming for 2 days and I had planned 6 days. But after the second day, the police found out. So we had to like move out of the hotel and just leave the country. So I couldn't like make it longer, or I couldn't even make the film that I actually wanted to make. So I just hope I can actually finish a documentary like that is longer than 10 minutes and actually tell the story that I want to tell. So I'm just hoping that I can do those things, even though the things that I want to document are not the easiest things. And there are also going to be trouble issues, but people call me like adrenaline junkie in the sense like when I'm looking for subjects to film, like they're not always the easiest things to do, but I'm like, this is it. So yeah, I really love doing those things.